Tonight, will Frodo ever walk again?
Half of the time, cases like this can end up being put to sleep.
Can the vets move Quinto safely to Chester Zoo?
We didn't expect his head to fit through that gap.
And will Magnum's broken leg cost him his life?
What we've got to do now as surgeons is to go fast and get him off the table as soon as we can.
The Royal Vet College is home to one of the top horse hospitals in the UK. They treat nearly 1,000 horses here a year. Magnum's here because his front leg was broken when he was kicked by another horse. He's putting his weight on his back legs to compensate. His owner Kirsty brought him in.
We got the phone call about 8 o'clock in the morning that said he'd broken his leg, so my mum rushed us up there. And he stands with one leg sticking out. He looked kind of pathetic.
So whenever you can, just turn him towards a good leg.
Equine vet Mike Archer takes an x-ray of the break.
You can just see the cracks here.
Magnum's broken his olecranon bone, the human equivalent of his elbow.
It is the one bone high up in a horse's leg that you have some success with mending. If he'd broken the one that carries his weight, then we probably wouldn't have been able to help him.
Magnum needs immediate surgery.
We'll take this little bump off the back of the bone there, and we're going to attach a bone plate down the back of this narrow bone. Steady. Just down to about this level here. So he's going to have a metal plate that's attached to the back of the bone there.
First, he needs to be cleaned up and anaesthetised. If the operation doesn't work, Magnum will be put down. The college also has one of the busiest small animal hospitals in the country. 8,000 animals are seen here every year. In intensive care, Frodo is recovering from spinal surgery. He was paralysed after breaking his neck. The vets have repaired the broken bones, but he still can't move.
Good boy.
Nurse Kate Nichols is part of the team caring for him.
This is just a normal dog food, but we're just rolling it up into balls so that it's not likely to get stuck in his throat. Because obviously he's had surgery on his neck, and we're trying to make things as easy as possible for him. He's a good fella. Come on, Frodo. He's a good dog. Oh, good fella. Oh, good boy. Good boy, lay down. Good lad.
The nurses are keen to get him moving again.
He's just going outside. Good boy. He's a good fella. Just let him relax before we get his owners, because he just tends to tense up a bit.
Frodo's owner Heather has come to see him.
Who's there?
Hello, Frodo.
Not too much.
No. Always breathing quite actively, aren't you?
The nurses are hoping that seeing Heather might encourage Frodo.
Oh, Frodo. Come on, you're not usually a couch potato. Come on. No, I don't know if he's capable up to it. Frodo. Frodo. I'm wondering whether his recovery is going as planned. The fact he's not responding to a known call, he gets a bit beaten, you know, which I suppose is not unexpected at the moment.
Despite the operation, Frodo's spinal cord may have been so badly damaged that he'll never walk again. Back at the horse hospital, Magnum's been anaesthetised. He weighs over half a ton, so he has to be hoisted into the theatre.
Okay. Yeah, everything forward again.
It takes 8 people to manoeuvre him onto the table.
We want his elbow to be over the edge here, so...
Okay.
Yeah, let's try that, shall we? Just undo the front one, yeah. Just keep the back on at the moment. Yeah, if you can hold that. horses are heavy and it takes a lot of manpower just getting them on the table, getting positioned. And what we've got to do now as surgeons is to, go fast and try and get him off the table as soon as we can. Let's have the scalpel blade if we're ready. Kathy, I'm starting.
Mike has to separate the muscles to get at the broken bone.
We've got the bone exposed and we just got to sort of tidy things up and then get on with putting the plate on.
The plate will be held in place with 12 screws. On the x-ray, Mike's marked exactly how long each screw needs to be and where it needs to go to keep the plate secure.
Let's just have the depth gauge. Depth gauge.
Mike measures each hole he drills before he starts screwing the plate into place.
So I'm just going to angle in slightly towards you, I think. Just put that so that's vertical. Just give the wound a flush whilst we're... Fluid on, please.
The plate must be in just the right position if it's to hold the broken bone together.
Tap, please. We've got two more screws after this one, and then we're going to take an x-ray and make sure that we're happy with the placement of the screws. If we have to replace all 12 screws, there'll be some obscene language.
The x-ray shows that 3 of the screws are too short to hold the plate securely.
The distal screws are only if you just grab the cranial cortex. We could put a longer one, the 4th one from the bottom.
Have we got a longer 3-2 drill, please? Here, just don't drop it.
I've got a 7-7 here.
Yeah, fluids on, please.
Mike replaces these 3 screws with longer ones.
It's annoying to spend this extra 5 minutes, but I think it's worth it for the horse. Takes one bad step in his recovery. This might make the difference between the plate ripping off and holding.
Once Mike's satisfied, he sews Magnum up. But it's not over yet.
The big sort of risk is him getting up afterwards. So when they have to stand, when they're unsteady from the anaesthetic gases still, and that's going to be a scary time for everyone. We'll try and help him up, but that's when he's probably most at risk of this all coming to bits.
Just taking his shoes off so that when he gets up he doesn't hurt himself.
To reduce the risk of injury, Magnum will be brought round in a specially padded room.
It's quite dangerous being in here with a horse that's trying to get up. They don't wait until they're steady and then stand up nicely. As soon as they become conscious, even though they're very unsteady still, they'll just try and jump up. It doesn't always go to plan, so we might have this whole surgery undone within a couple of minutes in here. Stop. Swing him a bit, Kate, or where's his head? Yeah, that's about it, yep.
Ropes on Magnum's head and tail mean the team can steady him as he tries to get to his feet.
Just clean off this slightly, take out.
If the screws in Magnum's leg don't hold as he gets up, there'll be nothing else Mike can do.
We've just got to get him a bit more coordinated so he's not quite out of risk of falling back down at the moment. If he keeps doing what he's doing, we'll be happy.
It's gone well, but it will be a few days before Mike will know how well his leg is healing.
Good lad.
At the small animal hospital, Frodo is about to start a course of physiotherapy with nurse Holly Field.
What happens if you let go of his back legs? Does he take weight on them? Not really. What's Helen bought you? You're not into your balls at the moment. You're still doing too poorly, aren't you?
Cases like this, they don't always work out, so half of the time the cases, can end up being put to sleep.
So, we haven't really started, so he's got a lot more work to do before we stop trying, eh, mister? There's always a good chance, isn't there? And at the moment, he's very reluctant to try and move any of his legs. So we'll pop him in the pool and see if we can get something more out in the pool, see if he'll start moving his legs.
If Frodo doesn't start using his legs when he's put in the college's hydrotherapy pool, there's very little chance he'll ever recover.
Little boy, you're not going to like this first time, you're in a bit of panic. Sometimes people get upset when they're off their legs because they don't understand what's happening. It takes them a little while to adjust. Good boy. Usually when they've had a surgery on their neck, their hind legs work much better than their front. So I would love it if he started to move his front legs a little bit as well, but I would be happy with if he moved his back legs and he wasn't completely petrified. Little bit. All right, sweetheart. Oh, we've got movement. Good boy. There we go. Look at those front legs. Oh, good boy, Frodo. Good boy. See those front legs going, both of them. Because he doesn't have to carry his weight. Doesn't have to worry about them. Good boy. Good boy. And his back legs. Good lad. What's that? Good boy. Good lad. All right, rest. As we know, he's got movement and all, it's just getting his confidence up and his strength up now, and
Good
coordination.
boy.
Hey, the function's there, isn't it? Just got to try and encourage that on land. Still not talking to me.
There's a lot of work to do, but at last Frodo's turned a corner. As well as treating sick animals like Frodo, the college is one of the country's top veterinary schools. Jonathan Cracknell is a qualified vet who's come back to college to study wild animal medicine. Today he's at Whipsnade Wild Animal Park to help move Quinto, the park's last black rhino.
It's a really important move, taking Quinto to Chester as part of the breeding programme. It's just such a privilege to be involved with such a magnificent animal and to be involved in such a big, important project.
There are only 2,400 black rhinos left in the wild. There are 28 in captivity in the UK, and breeding from them is vital.
Hi, wait. Okay, go on.
Chief Vet Wayne Boardman is overseeing Quinto's move.
So the plan is, I'm going to guard him.
Once Quinto has been tranquilised, Wayne's going to lure him into a crate.
Just going to check that my fat body can fit through.
When Quinto's in, Wayne will need to get out quickly.
Just a wee bit.
They're using the longest needle they have to make sure it gets through Quinto's thick hide.
He's not actually gone through the skin, which is a bit of a bummer. It doesn't look like it's discharged, so it needs to go through the skin. Tougher skin than you think. He's come to say hello. Hello, Quinto. I hope you have a nice time in Chester. There's a girl waiting for you. Perhaps, Cliff, if you threw a carrot...
Good lad. Come on. Good boy.
Oh, you are seriously joking. It's not gone in. It's just not going through the skin. No matter what pressure I'm putting on it.
Come on. Come on then. Good boy. Come on. Come on then.
Wayne's hoping it will be third time lucky.
Come on.
This time it's in. The drug begins to take effect. After 10 minutes, Wayne thinks it's safe for him to try and entice Quinto into the crate.
Basically, the white flag is there to act as a stimulus. It could be anything at all. We're actually using a shopping bag from a local supermarket.
Come on.
Quinto weighs about a ton, so if Wayne doesn't get out of the way or something happens there, then potentially he is putting himself at risk.
We didn't expect its head to fit through that gap, and it did. Hold down, hold down, pull. Excellent. He's in.
I used to be a student keeper at Chester Zoo, a voluntary keeper, when I was like 15, 16. And I used to look after two rhinos, Panguini and Quinto here. And it's just funny that 10 years on, here I am now looking after him again.
Just a minute, I want to give it IM as well.
You want to give some IM?
Yeah, because I don't think you'll reach.
This drug reverses the effect of the tranquilizer.
That's the reversal kicking in. The sooner it gets in its new facility up at Chester and meets up with the girls up there, the better.
Quinto's fine, and the keepers are happy, and they said they're going to buy us a big box of biscuits. That's always good.
Wayne checks Quinto is settled.
Poor Quinto, a bit noisy.
At last, Quinto's off to join his new mates and the other 6 black rhinos at Chester Zoo. Back at the college, after 12 days of physiotherapy, Frodo is gradually getting stronger.
Frodo, do you want to go for a walk? Hey, Frodo, come on in. Oh, all right. Let's get our legs. Come on, where's those leggies? Let's get those legs. Come on in. Ready, Frodo, come on. We've got our parents. Come on in. Come on, come on.
The nurses give him lots of encouragement. And they have another trick up their sleeves. She's called Laylu.
It's one of the staff dogs, and he seems to really like them, so now we get her out as bait for him. So it just really helps to motivate him a bit more to keep him going when he gets bored with us shouting.
Frodo's neurologist, Emma Davies, is particularly pleased with his progress.
He's a true dog. He's doing well. He really is doing well. He's still obviously quite debilitated, but he's improving every day.
Good boy, that's it, good man.
Now Frodo's back on his feet, Emma thinks he'll probably recover better at home.
He's worked so hard. I mean, he deserves to get out of here and go and have a happy life. So that's what we all want for him. So yeah, it's really nice. And the nurses have worked incredibly hard with him as well. I mean, you can see how much effort it takes and how many people and how much time, you know.
Frodo's owners, Julian and Heather, have come to pick him up. The last time they saw him, he could barely walk, and they weren't sure that putting him through treatment was the right thing to do.
There was quite a lot of times when I doubted whether we should be doing it.
If he's not a happy dog, then, you know, it's all being for nothing.
Oh, look who it is.
He is actually walking. Oh, my goodness.
Little bouncy dog. Hello. Oh, hello.
Frodo,
My goodness. This is much better than I ever anticipated.
Good boy.
Absolutely amazing. Oh, that's amazing, isn't it?
They've given us our dog back, and that is just
I think it's absolutely
extraordinary, yes.
Oh.
Really, really pleased.
Oh, what a dog.
But Frodo's not completely in the clear yet. His neck bones still haven't fully mended. So when his owners get him home, they'll have to keep him as calm as possible. The vets will need to see him again in a few weeks. It's a week since Magnum's operation, and Mike wants to x-ray his leg to see how it's healing.
Get down a bit more, maybe a bit more towards you.
We'll see where all the screws are, but from what we saw at the end of surgery, we're hopeful, you know, we think things are in a pretty good place, and as long as things haven't moved since then, we'll be happy.
The x-rays look good, so Mike's happy to send Magnum home.
As long as he goes home and he's sensible, we'd be pretty hopeful that this is going to hold. But it's still at the stage if he has an accident or, you know, things like loading him on the lorry tomorrow, or if he comes down the ramp badly or trips or something like that, then this could all come apart and break. So he's not, you know, he's not safe yet.
Next day, his owner Kirsty arrives to take him home.
So much better. Hi. Feeling better? That's it. Keep going.
Yeah, just really slow, Natalie, because he just needs time to find his foot, really.
Magnum is still very unsure on his feet.
Just seeing him wander up the ramp, not so hard. He's just so amazing how he done it. And it's just great how he got so much better in such a little amount of time.
Yeah, if he goes home and behaves himself for a couple of months in the box, then he'll have a really good chance.
Today, Jonathan is travelling to Chester Zoo to see how Quinto the rhino has settled in after his move.
I'm quite looking forward to it, to see how he's getting on and make sure everything we did was okay and that he's happy in his new home.
He's going to meet Quinto's new keeper, Mark Cleve.
All right, Mark. How's he doing? He's settled in all right?
Oh yeah, he's a bit dopey for a bit we'd expect after a long journey, but now, yeah, he's testing his paddock out and having a bit of interaction with his female next door, his ex-wife, as we call her.
Yeah.
Pangani knows Quinto already. He lived here at Chester Zoo with her before moving to Whipsnade. Now the plan is to reunite them, but it seems that Pangani has other ideas.
But at the moment, she's still a bit ratty towards him.
She's a bit feisty.
They start fighting.
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
Not easy things to separate, so...
They're not going to be like, oh, well, I haven't seen you for a bit. All right, love, box of chocolates. Back in, I've been off somewhere else for some other bird, but it's you or love. It's not like that.
We'll just play by ear, just watch the contact between them, the signs. She shows signs towards him by peeing through the bars. Then he'll see if she's in season. So, oh no, it's going to be a long process. I think you're looking at next summer before you see two of them lying down on the paddock together. So, oh yeah, we have high hopes for him.
This was the first section I ever worked in any zoo here at Chester. But until you've really seen one, smelt one, seen them walking about, and just seeing how placid they are, you don't really get the loss to the planet that would be if this species became extinct. But he's fantastic. Aren't you, mate? Aren't you? Ooh.
Back at the college, they've had an emergency call. Mike's got to go to Magnum's stable. He's had a bad fall.
Things are really badly shattered for such a big horse. It's probably going to be pretty unlikely that we'll be able to fix him, and then sadly we might be faced with having to put him to sleep, which would be really sad for everyone. But I guess we just hope that's not going to be the case. But we're sort of prepared that it might be, unfortunately.
One of the stable hands, Emma Gill, found him.
We heard him banging in the stable because when we came round, he's laid down and gone over and rolled over, got stuck up the wall, and he was twisted round. Then when he did get himself up, he wouldn't put any weight on this leg. This leg was just hanging there.
Okay.
And then he just went mad, started smashing the stable to bits, pulled himself round here and went out through the door. It's awful.
We'll try and take some x-rays. There's just a chance he hasn't busted it all, but that's obviously the concern, that he's broken it.
As soon as we got him back in the stable, he was just down hanging it.
Mike examines the wound. It seems to have split open.
Yeah, this top bit looks a bit worrying. Yeah, it would be disappointing if it has come apart. Yeah, we won't really know until we've seen the x-rays.
It won't be possible to operate a second time, so Magnum's future depends on the results of these x-rays. Back at the college, Mike has a look at them.
That looks all right to me. This definitely hasn't come apart completely, so yeah, it's good news. He's been lucky if he really was down for 3 hours trying to struggle to get up with this, and he hasn't broken it. So he will have really tested it out, and yeah, it's impressive that it's held.
It's 8 weeks later. Mike's come back to see Magnum and his owner for a final checkup.
Hey, boy.
It's probably easier if you use the sand to go over the wall.
No, it looks good that, you know, you can't even really feel where the scar was. You can just feel that the bone's a bit thicker. The bone plate's running like this, and it does look like the bone's healed nicely. He's been out in the field a couple of weeks now, and the first day he was here, he hopped over the fence up there, I think. So he was found at the other side of the fence, so he must be doing all right.
He's walking on it. Doesn't seem to bother about it. He puts a lot of weight on it when he's having an itch. He just doesn't care about it anymore. He just forgets it's there.
Kirsty will be able to start riding him again in a few weeks.
Frodo!
It's 2.5 months since Frodo went home. He's back for a scan to see if the bones in his neck have finally healed. Until he's given the all clear, Heather can't let him off the lead like a normal dog.
The recovery's been enormous commitment, and he needed constantly watching. We need to have the scan to get clearance on him, and I'm hoping that I can sort of stop some of this vigilance.
Frodo's going to be anaesthetised so he can have an MRI scan.
10 megs per kicks is 20.
If the bones in his neck still haven't fused properly, there's a risk they could break again. While Frodo recovers from his anaesthetic, Emma takes a look at the results.
So on the old scans, you can see that here is one of the malformations, and that we've filled with cells that are trying to regrow bone. Really, the bone should now have sealed. So if we look at the one image that we've done today, there is some reduction in this gap, but it's frightening to think that if we let him loose too early, or if he has an accident, he could die.
Heather's been called through to hear the results.
We may well have some bone regeneration, but we do not feel that we have sealing of that joint yet.
Oh, house bells.
Yes. If Frodo has a catastrophic event,
Yes.
it could kill him.
Yes.
And that's why we are all so sensitive to it. It's not his elbow, it's his neck. It's not an unreasonable thing to say rest for 2 more months, because that may well be sufficient. And at that point, we have as much strength as we're likely to get. If Frodo was a more sedate young man, but because he is him...
Winding up an electric toy, he would just run till the batteries ran out.
Exactly. And so I think we have to say that he remains on his extender lead.
Right.
He can go for long walks. I don't care if he's out for an hour. He can go for as long as he likes, but I'm afraid you're going to have to be attached to him.
Right.
So, I'm sorry. So I will go and get him, and I'll meet you in the front.
Okay.
On the ward, the nurses are pleased to see Frodo looking so much better.
He's just got so much energy.
He's got to make up for all his lost time,
I
Emma.
know. And he pulls. He's just like an engine. He's just like, go. He's looking great, isn't he? Frodo, can you wait just a second? Oh, coming through, sorry. We would slow down, but we can't. Come on, Frodo, right. Frodo, this way. Wait for me. Did you see Frodo?
Is that Frodo?
Yeah.
Hi, Frodo. Hello.
Frodo is about to leave the building.
Oh, hi, Frodo.
See you later. Frodo looks great. He's very, very strong and very happy. Oh, and we're about to leave again. Hello.
Hello.
Lots of attention, I know.
It would be lovely to have a perfect dog, but he's a happy dog. He's going to have a nice life, and hopefully he won't have any more problems. Take care.
Frodo.
See you later.
Thank you very much for everything, Emma.
No worries. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Okay.
This is so much better than anything we ever dreamed of. So, a good day.
Next week, brain surgery is the only hope for a dog with terrible head injuries.
The severity of it, it's amazing that he's got as far as he's got, I think.
A cow needs an emergency caesarean.
We could lose the cow, and we could also lose the calf.
And the vets try a pioneering new treatment on a horse called Zara.
The one to watch tonight.
My job won't change, the title will.
It really isn't such a big deal. Hotel Babylon, next here on BBC One.
This is Gerrard. What an unbelievable finish. Here it is again, so easy.
The FA Cup fourth round.
What a fantastic cup tie.
Cheltenham v Newcastle, Bolton v Arsenal, Portsmouth v Liverpool. One cup, 1,000 stories. This weekend on BBC One and Radio 5 Live.
So, you're the Caped Crusader, Mr. Tyler. What's this? It's yours. Really? If you try and bribe a police officer again, I will arrest you. You're new here, son. So I'll let that pass. You can't come into our manor throwing your weight around.
The designer suits, the diamond rings, the Tahitian pearls. It's a two-way thing. You make us look good, and we make you look good. One small piece of advice though, don't forget the shoes. I can't tell you how many cheap shoes I've seen dangling under expensive shoes. Shoes say a lot about a person. In some cases, they say prostitute.
Okay, there's a couple more up on the 9th. I'll round them up. Okay, miss, let's go.
Excuse me?
9:30, clocking off time.
Oh, don't worry, I'll pay for it.
With the money you just made bouncing on a jet.